Alright, y'all, so we got a video made by Project Gamer, and basically he's gonna tell us everything that we need to know before playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm excited for this game, man. It's gonna be crazy as hell. Y'all know it's gonna be crazy as hell. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
A brand new single-player Star Wars action-adventure game is releasing shortly, but what do you need to know about the promising new title? Today we'll be going over everything we know and you need to know about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Hey, it's gonna be crazy!
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is being created by Respawn Entertainment, a development studio formed a few years ago by ex-Infinity Ward employees who went on to create the Titanfall series
in Apex.
And
Yes, sir!
the Battle Royale game Apex
Yes,
Legends.
sir!
Fallen Order tells a completely canon original story a few years after Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. You were placed in the hands of Cal Kestis, a Padawan and one of the few remaining Jedi. Following the execution of Order 66, the Empire is hunting the last surviving Jedi, with the likes of Cal forced to conceal himself away. An incident occurs that makes him use his Force powers, revealing his identity, ultimately leading to him being hunted by the Second Sister, an Inquisitor serving under Darth Vader. Cal was now forced to rise up against the Empire, complete his Jedi training, and attempt to rebuild the Jedi Order. With the premise established, let's talk about the gameplay. Many of you may automatically assume it's a simple, linear, level-based game with mindless combat that sees you hack and slash relentlessly at any foe.
Alright, I'm sorry for stopping the video, but the gameplay, bro, you're gonna have to really play defense on this joint, bro. I've been doing a lot of research and just looking at it, just watching a lot of gameplay myself, too. A lot of defense. The movement is very smooth, too. You know, when you're wielding your lightsaber, it feels like your lightsaber is literally with you when you're playing it. So like you have to really, you know, time everything correctly too. It's really like, it's really gonna be fun, bro. It's really gonna be good. So just stay tuned for this, bro. It's gonna be great. I'm telling y'all right now, man, this shit is gonna be way better than what you expected it to be. 100%.
But it's a little more methodical than that and takes inspiration from a number of different titles in some compelling ways. For starters, the combat actually plays quite like a Dark Souls game, albeit not as tough unless you hike up the difficulty level. You have the ability to dodge, parry and counter, allowing you to find the right opening to attack, rather than just going gung-ho on everyone, which will often lead to just dying. Your main weapon will naturally be a lightsaber, which you can even throw at enemies for some long-range attacks. But in addition, you also have force powers to aid you, such as push, pull and slow, along with a number of others. What's interesting is that turning up the difficulty doesn't simply increase enemy health, making them attack sponges. Instead goes about it in a slightly different way by altering elements such as their aggression and reducing your window of opportunity to parry attack. With lightsaber bouts being such a key focus, many have questioned whether dismemberment will feature, and the answer is a slightly disappointing yes and no. So yes, you can dismember droids and alien creatures, which is great. However, you can't dismember any human enemies, which understandably hasn't been greatly received.
Bro, they gotta update that, bro.
On a more positive note, there will be lightsaber customization, such as changing how the hilt looks, the blade color, and more. It appears these customization options can be earned by finding items during your journey.
So we can actually update the base of the lightsaber. I didn't know that. I knew we could update the lightsaber a little, you know, the color and shit like that. I didn't know we could actually, you know, we was talking about this in the stream. I didn't know you could actually like upgrade the pieces and change up your lightsaber itself because you don't like the way it looks. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Quite how extensive and deep the customization will be is yet to be seen, but it's great to have. Some fans have complained about the appearance of the lightsabers based on early gameplay in regards to their color and shape. Respawn quite promptly acknowledged these complaints though, and have since tweaked them slightly to more closely match their appearance in the movies. We've discussed the Dark Souls inspired combat, so this covers other inspirations when it comes to exploration. One game in particular it has a lot in common with is Uncharted. There'll be a mix of set pieces, platforming elements, and light puzzle solving interspersed between the combat. There is also a bit of wall running mixed in there, which will feel very familiar to you if you play Titanfall. While not featuring an open world, it's also not nearly as linear as the aforementioned Uncharted, with elements of Metroidvania where you'll need to backtrack to locations you visited earlier once you've acquired new skills or items in order to reach areas that were previously inaccessible to you. It also borrows another element from the Dark Souls series with a mechanic similar to bonfires called meditation spots. Here you can save your progress, restore your health and replenish your healing items. If you die, you'll return back to the one you last visited, losing any experience you gained since, and if you rest at one, it'll respawn all the enemies you killed.
My boy got that news, man.
To upgrade your character, and there are 3 skill trees to deck out, which are pretty self-explanatory: Force, Lightsaber, and Survival.
Right.
Cal will be joined by a droid on his quest called BD-1. This droid isn't just around to keep him company, but also provides vital help, such as giving you health packs, lighting up dark areas with a flashlight, scanning elements in the environment to give you information on the world, and even serves as a menu system, displaying maps for you.
See, I knew that.
Across your journey, the 2 of you will visit numerous planets using a ship called the Stinger Mantis, which also acts as a hub world. Here you can, like the meditation spots, save and use your skill points, but also talk to characters to learn more about them and the story, as well as engage in other various activities. Not to mention, you can also customize the ship's appearance.
What?
It won't be long before you can get your hands on the game, as it releases very shortly on the 15th of November for the PS4, Xbox One and
Bro,
PC.
this shit gonna be so good.
There will be PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, and HDR support. You'll have 2 modes to pick from, one for performance and one for quality. Performance mode is aiming for 60 FPS on both the Pro and X, however it won't be locked 60, so there will be occasional drops. Quality mode on the other hand will cap the FPS to 30, while offering an increase in resolution and potentially other visual enhancements, but the specifics haven't been detailed yet. If you're worried about the potential for the game to be plagued with microtransactions, you can rest easy, as EA themselves have previously said, no microtransactions, no loot boxes.
We'll believe that when we see it, bro.
We won't be adding them, which means cosmetic items such as clothing for Cal and different lightsaber parts can be earned and unlocked as you play through the story without any paywall. Fallen Order looks to be the most promising Star Wars game in years, and with Respawn's track record, I'm cautiously optimistic they will deliver a great product. But considering it is a new series, I also think it's one we should wait for reviews on before jumping in, especially considering EA's involvement. With all that in mind, do you think the game will live up to expectations, or do you think we'll all wish it was in a galaxy far, far away? That's it for
Great
today.
video, bro.
Enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit
video.
the bell icon for a notification each time a video goes live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Great video, bro. You know, I learned a lot from this because I didn't know a lot of info. I mean, I knew a shit ton of info. Don't get it twisted, man. But no, shout out to Project Gamer for dropping this video. He did a great job on this. I learned a few things because, yeah, I didn't know that you can like scan like the actual area to know what the hell is going on, or you know, just little things like little tiny things like that. I didn't know the lightsaber. I didn't know you could actually customize the base of the lightsaber. Yeah, man, I like that. I like that, man. I like that. Keep it up, bro. Hey, man, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Pre-order it right now. That shit is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. No, pre-order that game if you like single player games and action shit. Trust me, man. Trust me. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please turn on notifications to get notified when I upload and stream, man. It's your boy JosephWitty. I'm out of here. I'm just so interested on seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, what the game is really like. You know, that's why I want to get it so bad, because I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. So I like the weird shit because that's why I like different games, because I don't know what's gonna happen. It could be a great game, a masterpiece. It could be the worst thing ever.